Well, hello there. Welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again. Today's episode, we're talking about networking, business networking in particular. I realize and I understand that coming out of the last, it seems like 14 years of COVID-ness, it's only been like almost 18 months now, 16 months. Anyway, it seems like forever. I understand that the world is opening again, and I have to tell you, I'm really excited about it because that means as a business person, I'm now going to have the opportunity to get back out in front of people, to talk to them, to share the passion that I have for helping businesses grow, for helping people achieve the dreams that they dream, and to help them do that even faster. But even though I've been networking for literally 30 years, this year is how long I've been in the business world and doing this, almost every networking event I go to, I still have hesitation. I know, for those of you who know me, you might be laughing or choking on your coffee right now. But I am, I think, what I call an introverted extrovert. Or an extroverted introvert. That's probably the better way to say it. Because honestly, I love going to networking events once I'm there. So I should say I love being at networking events once I'm there. But there are many that I'll go and I'll sit in the car and have to psych myself up for it because, well, networking events are very people-y. And after we've been what we've been through with masks and virtual meetings online, you know, for some, it's going to be really tough to get back into the swing and the flow of doing things. But what I want to talk about today is how important that is for you to have that personal interaction. Yes, some of you who are introverted introverts, if you're a business owner, you got to do it. So, a couple of quick tips. When you go to a networking event, you don't want to be the wallflower. You're going to have to get outside your comfort zone. Now, I won't mention names, but there was very recently a networking event, an After 5 event, that the team here at Action Coach Northwest and I went to, where I got to observe some brand new people in the business world who just joined this organization, as well as very seasoned ones. And it almost surprises me. I won't say it does, but it almost surprises me how often I see the seasoned business owners, the ones who've owned businesses for a while, who are the wallflowers. You know, they're waiting for people to come up and talk to them and approach them. And I see these eager, young, not always young in age, but young in business, these eager new business owners who are definitely getting outside their comfort zone because they don't know anybody and they just go up to introduce themselves. That's a big difference maker. If you're that seasoned business owner who's the wallflower, I want you to call me because I don't want to convince you. You can only convince yourself, but I want to talk with you about strategies on how to not be that wallflower because that's how you're going to get your business to grow, is to get uncomfortable. But for these new business owners who are getting uncomfortable by meeting people, I ran into one of them today at a networking luncheon, and it was amazing how much she has bloomed in just the last week. Since last seeing her, she was getting leads, people who were talking to her and saying, hey, we need to meet, we need to talk. I want to do this with my home. She's an interior designer. People are anxious to be in front of people, so I encourage you to do that. Another tip, hold your business card as though it is very valuable. I know, kind of weird, huh? I've seen over the decades people go into networking events and they just hand out their business card to absolutely everybody who's within a 3-foot circle of them. Well, until you've placed value on that card and given someone reason to want to talk to you, chances are that card's going to go into their circular file as soon as they get back to the office. So before you give out the card, ask questions. That's the best way to break the ice with people, is don't worry about you. Don't worry about your business. That's going to get taken care of when you start showing care and concern for other people. So whether you're approaching someone individually or in a group, start asking questions about them, about their business. How long have they been around? What's their favorite flower? Whatever it is you want to talk about, or ask questions, because the more you ask, the more you'll learn. The more you listen, by asking questions, the more you're going to learn about people and their businesses and their needs. Because let's face it, your business may be awesome, but it may not serve, and probably does not serve, the general population. You need to get to the point of who your target market is, and you do that by asking questions. So those are my 2 big tips for networking. Now, a couple of quick places you want to know where to go network. Here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, we are in the inland Northwest, nowhere near the rainy side of the state, although right now we're in drought. I wish we had rain. In the Spokane area, here are a few tips. One place I've had phenomenal success is with the Spokane Valley Chamber of Commerce. They host live events now that COVID is wrapping up and hopefully moving on forever. But they are back to live in-person events. Fantastic place to go. However, one little caveat with their meetings right now is you do have to be a member in order to attend until we're fully out of or fully recovered from the COVID. They are keeping them just for members only, but totally worthwhile. And the membership is nominal. As long as you are putting effort into the membership, that's when you can expect to get something back. Another place that I have found some really awesome success is with another Chamber of Commerce, the West Plains Chamber of Commerce. They're out in Airway Heights, Washington. It's a smaller chamber. It's a growing chamber. It has some hungry business owners in there as well. I've done a couple of events just in the last couple of months with them. I think three events. Fantastic results. So Chambers of Commerces, if you're not getting a theme here, great places to go check out. If you want other organizations, go to your interwebs, that box thing that takes you anywhere you want to go in the world, and do a search for networking groups or networking events. And chances are you're going to find dozens of them in your local area. So that's all I'm going to say right now on networking. If you have any questions at all, please give me a call. My name's Jim with Action Coach Northwest. You can leave comments below, give me a phone call, send an email, smoke signals. I'll try to read them. I'm not very good at that part yet, but I will get back with you, and we'll schedule a strategic review if you like. Absolutely complimentary. Let me know. Thanks for tuning in.